I would say my favorite topping would be, I don't know, a lot of people like going with like fruit and stuff. I'm more like chocolate, you know what I mean? I like the little Hershey's Kisses or little shreds of chocolate or whatever, and, you know. Who is your idol? Ashley, Crosbackens? 2Ks? I definitely say my older brother, and not just because he's my older brother and, you know, my role model. It's because I truthfully think he's the most phenomenal, you know, musician slash singer, artist in general, I guess. But I love him to death. Let's see, if you lost, Julia, shout out to you. Will you sing songs with Miley? Okay, that's a good one. What is it, Ibrahim? Would I sing? Wait, am I gonna sing a song with Miley? I think so. I know for my second album, we were talking about Miley has 2 songs. One that she wrote specifically for me, and then one that she wants to do a duet. Hey, do my man. How's everything? Taking a little breathe there for a second. But I hope so. I mean, I think she's super talented. I don't know. I think she's phenomenal. So I hope. I mean, it would definitely be my pleasure, you know, to be able to do something like that. Would you ever tour with Miley? Yeah, for sure. I'd love to go on tour with Miley. I've played a couple shows with Miley, and they're always so much fun. She brings so much energy to that stage, and you know, takes a lot off me too. You know, she just kind of covers it. Can you send a shout out to Amy in Colorado? What's cracking, Amy? Good to see you. Let's see here. What happens in the next episode of Hannah Montana? The next episode, I'm so not sure where we are, but I would think we're up to speed with the music. I know Oliver, you know, is a musician now, is a pop star on the show. And they were so open-armed into letting me be, you know, this musician that I want to be. It's very, very cool. And I perform my songs on the show all the time now. And I can actually tell you guys a little sneak preview, a little sneak peek about the Hannah Montana 3rd season, the last episode. Because I do know which one's the last one. And Oliver goes on tour. So my character, Oliver, goes on tour. And it's so funny because literally I went straight on tour right after I shot that episode. So it's kind of like my real life. But let's see here. Shout out to Nicole. Please say hi to, was it Naya? What's your favorite movie? What is my favorite movie? That's a good one. I like a lot. You know, I like a lot of movies. I would have to say there's this movie called Boondock Saints. It's all about 2 Irish Catholic guys who take down the mob. It's a wild movie, crazy concept, but phenomenal. You know, super. You get that. What inspires you to sing? Okay, well, let's see here. I've always had a passion for music. It's always run through my blood ever since I was about 6. I got on the grand piano for the first time, and then at about 8 I was doing recitals. At about 10 I got my guitar. And then 12, I want to say I got my first Pro Master drum set. And I don't know, I just kind of led from there. It wasn't necessarily just singing or writing. It was more of being a musician, you know, learning tempo, melody, keys, you know what I mean? And that was kind of it. I just kind of led from there. How did you get into acting? Okay, that's a good question. Alicia Jonas, of course. How did you get into acting? I got into acting because my little brother was the Sears and JCPenney's model for a little bit. And like when he was a toddler, he was probably about 6 years old, so that would make me like 9 or 10. And he got a lot of attention, you know what I mean, from being, you know, this little star model. And so I kind of was a little jealous, I guess, of that. And so I went straight to my parents, and I was like, well, you guys give me into acting. It's something that I want to do. I would love to be here. I love the art. I love the idea. And you know, they were so open and accompanying me into doing that, and allowed me to do that at least. and you know, I wouldn't have it any other way. Can you say I love you, Caitlin? Caitlin O'Connell. Okay. Let's see. Who's your favorite music artist? Once again, it is so difficult picking one, you know, because there's, like I said, there's so much talent in this world. There's a lot of really good performers slash artists. Let's see here. What is the most embarrassing thing that you've ever done? Let's see. Embarrassing. You know, I always had a problem with the whole embarrassing and nervous kind of things. I never want to be embarrassed. I never want to get nervous because if you don't let anybody else's emotions change you, it's much easier because, you know, that's what being embarrassed is. It's thinking about what other people are thinking about, and they don't like it, and then you're not okay with it because they don't like it. I would never let anybody change you. That's all I'm saying. Say I love you, Nicole. What is that? I want to say Summers, but it's an O. Let's see. Is Mitchell on? Because I don't see him. I think I'm on. Mitchell, what's your favorite roller coaster at Six Flags? Oh, that's a good one. Jess, what is it? Jess Barsky. What's my favorite roller coaster at Six Flags? I'm not a huge fan of the flip rides. I'm more of you know, big drops. I think that those are so much fun. So there's this one in Texas called the Titan, and then there's the Texas Giant, and then I guess in Valencia there's this one called Tatsu, so that's Magic Mountain. And I will be performing at Magic Mountain, so anybody out in LA should definitely come to that show. Let's see. It's called Tatsu, and it's not a ride that you're like sitting. You're flying. It kind of pulls you up, and it's like you're facing the ground, and it's like you're a Superman or something like that. It's ridiculous. I love roller coasters though, and that's why I love playing dates at Six Flags, because, you know, right after sound check I get to go ride rides with, you know, all the fans and stuff, and who's ever out there, I guess, and just kids in general, and ride rides. And I never get to do that. That's always cool. Shout out to Olivia and Molly. Molly Williams. What's crackin'? Happy 18th birthday, Mitchell. Now we're both legal. Marry me. Okay. Okay. Mitchell, can you say happy birthday, Jasmine Rubio, I want to say. Lexi in New Orleans. Lexi Lynn. Say I love you, Lexi Lynn. Alright. Okay. Let's see here. I guess I can tell you a couple of the cities that I'll be performing in. We'll be up through New York, and then we're going down through New Orleans, and then we go through Florida. We go in Orlando, Fort Lauderdale, Miami. I know we'll be in Philadelphia, Denver. A lot of places in California, San Diego, San Francisco, Valencia, Sunset, Sunset, and then also I want to say Anaheim, so Disneyland, but not Disneyland, it's the House of Blues over by Disneyland. But I guess, you know, you guys got to tell me which dates you guys are coming to. That's what I got to see. You guys got to give me a couple shout-outs here and where I should be going. So you guys tell me. Let's see here. Maybe we can make something happen. Let's see. Come to Canada. I was just in Canada. I was just out there in Toronto, and I'm about to be back out there in Vancouver. I go to Vancouver. There's this little break. I want to say August. It's August. Like 21st or something like that, somewhere in there, and you guys can correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know if you guys know the dates yet, but you guys once again can go to livenation.com and read all the official dates. But